everybody in the newsroom has a different sense of what winning means. And I think it's really interesting, it's really important to define what we mean by winning. The television side for us at CNN, obviously for a long time, felt winning was TV rating. And obviously it is a big deal for us. As the web started to sort of evolve, they started to see that web traffic was very important. So in a sense, page views became important, right? And what we realized was it was screwing with their head a little bit. Like, so every day they would call us and they would say, how did my story do? How many page views did I get? And it's like, oh, today you got like 900,000 page views. And I'm like, awesome. And then like 2 days later, what did I get? And you're like, oh, you got like 60,000 page views. And like somehow they felt they were a failure at that point. So we realized we had to start defining what winning meant. And winning didn't necessarily mean ratings or page views. It could mean video views. I mean, it could be a lot of things. So what we're trying to do now is give, through data that we have, a fuller picture of what winning could mean. It could be a lot of things. But that's really important because we all sort of take away pride in what we do based on how we succeed.
You know, and can I add to that also, because it's super important to underscore the sharing of those metrics. And so when a reporter calls in one day and they get the 900K number, and then the next day it's down to 60, and it really is the same story, just to follow, similar approach, they not just are going to feel some disappointment, and maybe it's vice versa, maybe it's 60 one day and then the next day is a huge spike. But what we're seeing is these journalists are coming back, the smart ones anyway, are asking us, what did I do differently? What is the audience that felt satisfaction and maybe tuned in for the entire 3-minute video on one day, but the next day we bottomed out? What do I need to understand to pick up on the nuances between our diverse audiences, right? We spend a lot of time understanding the 3-screen behaviors, and now the 4th screen with the tablet, but the 3-screen being television, online, and mobile, and again, 4th is new on the scene. And there are some subtle and dramatic differences in consumer behaviors between those platforms. And so it really isn't just, it's a good day and a bad, it was, what is the why? And that's important.
And the other thing too, like who would ever, I mean, for those of us that have websites that take comments, and I hope all of you do on stories, but we talk about this all the time. What is the impact that your story has had? Sometimes the idea of the impact of the comments, that's like in a sense winning. Maybe not winning in terms of like big ratings or big success and metrics, but in a lot of ways impact can be a part of that sort of full picture of how how you're doing.